Spend a day in Bali with me. I was up a lot last night tossing and turning with some stomach pain, so it was a bit of a later start to the morning. But the great thing about being in Bali is I don't need to rush. So after a slow morning, I got right into my morning routine. Sunscreen is a must. Normally, as soon as I'm ready for the day, we would head over and get breakfast, but my boyfriend went to the gym this morning, so he has to shower. So while he's doing that, I'm going to try and get some reading in. Yesterday, I finished Heartless Hunter, which is honestly one of the best books I've read in a really long time. But I don't have the second one, which is a bummer. So I decided to read a book called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It's a shorter book, and it's about this cafe in Japan where people can go and travel back in time. The only stipulation is that they only have as long as it takes for their cup of coffee to get cold. So I'm really excited for this one. I haven't started it yet, so let's get into it. All right, well, I managed to get a few pages in, but my boyfriend's ready, so it's time to go get breakfast. There's a little cafe that's a short walk up the road from the villa that we're renting while we're staying in Bali. It's called Copenhagen, and it is our favorite place to go for breakfast. They work on a build your own breakfast type menu, so they have a couple set prices for a 3-piece breakfast, a 5-piece breakfast, and then you can pay extra for any add-ons that you want. You just write your name at the top and then select the items that you want. And if you're getting a drink, you also put that at the top as well. And voila! I always get an iced cafe latte. It's so good I don't even need to add sugar. And to eat, I get a fruit platter, scrambled eggs, pork bacon, an egg and bacon brioche bun, chicken sausage, and a cinnamon roll. In true me fashion, I forgot to bring a tripod to hold my camera while I was eating. So here's just a little bit of a montage of my food slowly disappearing until all that is left was my cinnamon bun. And the cinnamon bun is my favorite part. It's why I save it for last. And then after breakfast, it was time to go back to the villa and pack. Because we are going to go hang out with our friend's dad again today. And he lives in Sonor, which is about an hour drive from Canggu, which is where we have our Airbnb. And instead of worrying about coming home like later tonight, we decided to just rent an Airbnb for the night over there. So, let's pack. All packed and ready to go. We do have a few hours until we leave. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. If we don't go out and do anything, I'm probably just going to read for a little bit. So if that's the case, I'm just going to cut to the driving montage right now. We made it to Sanur, but unfortunately on the car ride over, I started to not feel well again. Thankfully, I don't think it's Bali belly. I think it's just a mixture of the heat, probably too many fruity drinks and not enough water, and perhaps just being a woman in general, because 5 days every month, that really, really sucks. And because I'm not feeling that great, I honestly debated just scrapping this vlog for today. But then I figured this is the reality. Traveling isn't always sunshine and beaches and delicious food. Sometimes it's also being sick. So we're gonna keep going. Because I'm not well, I decided not to go out and to just stay and hang out at the Airbnb. And honestly, I'm not that mad about it because this place is a dream. Let me show you. But yeah, as you can see, there are worse ways to spend the day than in this gorgeous Airbnb. So I'm probably going to grab my Kindle, head out to the backyard, sit in the shade, and get some reading done. I know I said this morning that I was going to start before the coffee gets cold, but that was before I remembered I have The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab. And this is an author that a friend of mine on TikTok has been raving about for a while, so I want to give her a try. This is actually V.E. Schwab's debut novel, and honestly, I'm really excited for it because it sounds right up my alley. So we're gonna get into it. I am so glad that I decided to switch and start reading this book and that my TikTok friend suggested this author. I'm going to put her handle down below so that you can go give her a follow. I am hooked already. I'm really shocked that this is her debut novel because the writing is so good. The way that she describes things really just brings the imagery like to the forefront of your mind, and she kind of just like jumps into the mystery of it all right away. And I love that because sometimes I have a hard time starting a new book. It takes me a while to get hooked, but I am hooked. So I think I'm going to finish the chapter that I'm currently on, and then I'm going to hop in the pool and cool down a little bit. I think it might be time to get in the pool. So the good news is that after some rest and a lot of fluids, I actually have a bit of an appetite. So I think I'm gonna go meet my boyfriend and our friend's dad. Our friend? I mean, both things can be true, right? He can be our friend's dad and also our friend now. Anyways, I'm gonna go meet them down at a restaurant at the beach. I was looking at the menu and they have a chicken club sandwich that I think I'll be able to handle. So here I go. I ordered a Grab and it was only about an 8-minute motorbike ride to the beach. And again, in true me fashion, when I got to the restaurant, I was so hungry and so immersed in our conversation, I forgot to record anything except this beautiful view from the table that we were sitting at. And now we're back at the Airbnb. And honestly, I'm pretty tired. I'm still not feeling 100%. So I'm probably just gonna get in my cozies, put some show on the laptop, cuddle up with my boyfriend, and fall asleep. And I'll catch you on the next one.